What's poppin' YouTube? Welcome back to another Temtem video. Let's talk Temtem. There's been a lot happen. It's happened so much since the last time I talked about this game, which was what, a bit over a week ago or something like that. It might be exactly 1 week since I talked about this game, but there's a lot of happened. A lot have happened. We're now in the last 54 hours, and they've managed to hit 430,000. They might actually hit the 500k mark. They might actually hit the 500k mark, which is absolutely insane. Absolutely insane. And as you can see here, the game will also be coming to Xbox One and to PS4. So it's coming to everything. PC, Xbox, PS4, and Nintendo Switch. It's coming to everything. Everything. You can now pay with PayPal. PayPal is available now if you could not support the game beforehand. Because you didn't have PayPal, you can do that now, because PayPal is now available to pay with. Yeah, so it's a lot of stuff happening. We can see the stretch goals; they hit the clubs, and the in-game tournament is 500k. I really wanted to hit the 500k. The in-game tournaments would be really cool. It could be something weekly that could be in the channel. It could be really fun. It could be really fun. Some other stuff. This is what we already went through. They have a full type chart now. A full type chart, straight up full type chart. So if you want to have a look at this, it's gonna take some time to learn all the types. I think it's gonna take some time to learn everything. But as we can see here, we can see that in attack, the mental type does resist the neutral. It does resist neutral, and everything else is neutral damage. Then fire is resisted by fire itself, water, and earth. It's super effective against nature and crystal, which is really cool. So you can go have a look at this at the Temtem thing if you want to start getting into the type card. I'm gonna be studying this a lot so I can get the best out of it. It looks like look at electric has a lot of there's a lot that resist electric, but it's also super effective against a lot. So electric is a very interesting type. Also, I don't know what the deal with this is. With these toxic seems bad. Like it's good against these two, but it's just earth resisted, digital resisted, crystal and toxic resist itself. Crystal does not resist itself. Now here we can see, so digital is super effective against each other itself. Wind resist itself. This is normal, and then resist. So this is like resisting itself. So not every type resists itself. It's gonna take some time to get into this, I think, but I'm gonna be studying it before starting up. I don't think there's anything new in combat, nothing new here. I don't think there's nothing. I don't think there's much else new here when it comes to all this. You see platforms, rewards, whatnot. Yeah. Okay, so I'm gonna go back to the top because there's a lot of updates. We're in update 21 now. I have a lot to go through. I have a lot to go through. Where were we last time? This is where we were last time. So now let's head into this one where they talk about the more types. Talk about more types. Let's go in here. So this is mental types. So these are mental types. You've seen this before. I'm pretty sure that one of the evil team has this mon or this Temtem. Let's just say Temtem. One of them has this Temtem. I'm not going to be reading it this time because there's a lot to go through in this video, and I don't want it to be like half an hour. Then we have wind. So pick a pick is wind. That's nice. And this new one, I think this is new. I do not think we've seen this before. We might have. They have crystal. Oh, I love the design of crystal Temtem. Oh, I love the design of them. Is digital. So I was kind of right in digital. Like it's like robotics and whatnot. Pretty cool. It's pretty cool. You have melee, which is like fighting type ish. Pretty cool. I like this. This reminds me of Breloom, kinda. It kind of reminds me of Breloom. Interesting. And the toxic type. Interesting designs of these as well. Pretty cool. Pretty cool. This looks really nice. I love the hair things. Looks really cool. Really cool. Love it. Then what do we have next? Next we have No Man is an Island, the world of Temtem. Oh. Okay, interesting. So this is the... Hey everybody, I'm Victor Curl, narrative designer and writer. Interesting. They've worked in Model Redneck, which is in Switch. We're talking about a bit more about everything in depth. I suggest you want to check this out. Check this out if you want to, like, really get into the story of the world. I'm gonna reread this myself off after this. I think I haven't read it yet. I've not gone to Reddit to read it. But it feels like if you want to get into the story of Temtem, you should go have a look. You should definitely go have a look at this. It looks like there's a lot to take in. So let's go to the next update, which is how new Temtem are created. Today I want to show you the process of how we create new Temtem for the game. It's a very long process explained here in a series of time-lapse videos for each department. Ooh, let's check this out real quick. Temtem concept art. Let's take the music down a little bit. Let's see this. Interesting. Try and go a little bit further here. You just skip a little bit in it. Very cool. I like that. I really like that. Look at that. Yo, that Photoshop work though. That Photoshop work. Okay. And oh, the 3D model. Well, let's see. 3D model. So now the person is making 3D model. Interesting. Very interesting. As you can see, like, this is sped up. This is a really long process. Just making the 3D model. Like, this is a long process, boys. Super long. Props to these guys who can do this. It's absolutely insane. Wow. Wow. Big props, big props. And what's this? The 2D texture art. What is this? Oh, it's just the texture. Okay. Okay, I see. And process art animation. The animation. Ooh. Let me get to this in here. Oh, look at the... Oh! That's the Luma. Oh my god, the Luma of this crystal looks so good. Yeah, again, props to those who can do this. This looks absolutely ridiculous. It looks really complicated. I mean, obviously it might not be as complicated when you know it a lot, when you know it well. But this is really, like, this is nice information, very detailed, very interesting, very interesting. So they look at this, and then they choose like one of them. So I guess they chose this one and put it in. I mean, I guess they might do it with every one of them, or they might choose the one that are most appealing to them. I really like this design. This design is really cool. That's really cool. Set to the next update. Are we in the official fan art contest? Yeah, there's a fan art contest where people are like posting their stuff. Pretty interesting. Not too interesting for me, I think. And talk about Temtem types 3 out of 3. I think we've seen all types now. Yeah, we went from this to toxic, and now this is just where they posted the type chart. We already went through this a bit. Notice that we've changed some matchups. Yeah, there's also going to be dual types. The game will have dual types, so it's going to be really cool. It's going to be really cool. I'm looking forward to this. And it's coming to Xbox One and PlayStation. We already talked about that. But quick facts: Temtem will come to Steam, Windows, and blah blah blah. Only alpha tiers and above will grant you a console key. So if you buy the $20 one, you cannot get a console key. Temtem is 100% online game. You're going to need Xbox Live, or PSN Plus to play. So you're going to need Xbox Live or PlayStation Plus. You're going to need one of them. We're working on having cross-play and cross-save, but take into account that some platforms don't allow that. PS4. PS4 is like... Game is only digital. There's no plan for physical release, so you won't have like the physical release in the hand, you know. That's not possible. That's not possible. And PayPal is coming. I think this next one is going to be PayPal. The official Temtem wiki. Yes. Let's go have a look at the wiki actually. I haven't seen this yet. But the official Temtem wiki is here. We have the type chart. There's the types. We got Twitter. Ooh, so like interesting. That's kind of nice. That's kind of nice. And we can go Temtem species. You can see. You see what we have. Promotional content. There's a lot of ads and stuff here. Fortnite ad, lol. Alright, you can go have a look at the wiki. I feel like I'm saying this a lot. Like you can go have a look at this wiki and you can have a look at this and go have a look at that. That's because I just don't have time to go in depth through all of it. You know, I don't have time to just go in depth through everything that is here. But I would like you to go check it out if you want to give it a chance. I don't know what this is. So other projects that they love. Okay. So they're like doing another Farm Folks campaign. So trying to bring some help to other Kickstarters. That's kind of cool. Club stretch goal reached and PayPal support is here. With just 3 days left, we reached a new stretch goal and it's a big one. Thanks to your support, clubs will be included in the game. So they have like guilds. Essentially, it's guilds. Clubs are our take on guilds. For Temtem, with the club system, you'll be able to join an existing club or create a new one using your desired name and image. You have an internal chat with your club members and you'll easily be able to trade or fight with any other member. We're also going to introduce a special dojo on each island that can be managed by a club. Each week we'll have a special event time frame in which clubs will be able to conquer the dojos by challenging the resident club in Temtem battles. I feel like that's really cool. That's a really cool system. Now credit card and PayPal is here. PayPal is here. And then the final stretch goal is in-game tournaments. But we'll see soon if they manage to reach that. They've gotten a lot these last few days. Like these last few hours, I mean. Just earlier when I woke up, they were in 120,000. So you can just see. Why is there a B? There's a B right here. Oh, whatever. So I don't even know what... This is update 21. This is the last update. Okay. This is the most recent update. That's currently where we are at with Temtem. It's definitely gone really far. It has definitely gone really far. And I'm excited to see if we can manage to smash the last goal. So if you do not have had a credit card and you want to back the game and you have some PayPal credit, I suggest you go do that. I suggest you go do that. Go do it. One thing to note though, I should pull up the Twitter. I should pull up the Twitter real quick. Let's see, Temtem. Because they did tweet a little bit earlier. There's something to note with the PayPal. Here. To all our PayPal backers, you'll only receive confirmation from PayPal, and you're not going to see your pledge status on Kickstarter. When the campaign ends, we will join Kickstarter and PayPal backers into a new platform, and then you'll receive the info in your PayPal email. So when you're in here, I could show this on. I can try and sign in. Let me see. Let me try and sign in, because when you sign in, you can normally see your. Is that the right password? Yes. You can see your pledge. Normally, if I go to something like, yeah, you can see you're a backer. You pledged $30, right? I pledged $30. You can see that when you're in here, when you're like going in. Because the campaign, you see like you selected this, right? You see you select that. But when you pay with PayPal, you will not see this. You will not be able to see what you have chosen. Because it's from PayPal. It's not directly from the Kickstarter, because Kickstarter does not have PayPal. This is something they've made a PayPal account so that you can pay them to PayPal, but they can see the email that is used, and then that email you'll receive probably a link to the Discord from that, and then I'm not quite exactly sure how it works, but that's what I think. I think it'll work with that. Is there any new FAQs? How many different Temtem are in the game? Fixed now yet, but we're aiming at 141 plus. That's quite cool. Alright, so that's really what I want to go through real quick, just to quickly talk about what has happened and where we're at currently. There's only now 53 hours left. So again, if you have the PayPal, have some cash, if you have some PayPal cash and you don't have a credit card and you wanted to back the Kickstarter, now is the time. Now's the time so we can smash that in-game tournament goal. So I want to thank you all for watching, and peace.